One evening when the sun went down, the bungo fires were burning. On the dock came a hobo walking, and he said, "Boys, I'm not turning. I'm headed for a land that's far away beyond the crystal fountain. So come with me, we all go see the big rock candy mountains. In the big rock candy mountains, there's a land that's fair and bright, where the handouts grow on bushes. You sleep out every night, where the sun shines every day on the grass all day. All the birds and the bees and the cigarette trees, the lemonade springs and the bluebird springs, and the big white bloody mountains." Oh, Jesus Christ. Too many words in this one. Not enough words. In the big rock candy mountains, all the cops have wooden legs. All the bulldowgs have their rubber teeth. The hens lay soft-boiled eggs. The farmers' trees are full of fruit. The barns are full of hay. Oh, I'm bound to go where there ain't no snow, where the rain don't fall, the wind don't blow, in the big rock candy mountains. In the big rock candy mountains, you never change your socks. Little streams of alcohol, they come a-trickling down the rocks. And the brakemen have to tip their hats, railroad bulls are blind. There's a lake of stew and a whiskey too. You can paddle all around in a big canoe in the big rock candy mountains. It would appear that hobo going down the track couldn't remember most of the words of his song initially there. He had some whiskey and some stew. This one's a lot easier. I asked your mother for you. She said you were too young. I wish I'd never seen your face. I wish I'd never been born. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll put you in my dreams. Sometimes I live in the country. Sometimes I live in town. Sometimes I've got a great notion. Go down to the ocean and drown. Eileen, good night. Eileen, good night. Good night, Eileen. Good night, Eileen. I'll get you in my dreams. Stop rambling, stop gambling, quit staying late at night. Go home to your wife and family, sit by the fire bright. Eileen, good night. Eileen, good night. Good night, Eileen. Good night, Eileen. I'll get you in my dreams. Eileen, good night. Eileen, good night. Good night, Eileen. Good night, Eileen. I'll get you in my dreams. This one, please feel free to sing along to it. Not a lot of words on this one. On the 5. I came in last night about 10:30. That baby of mine my fleece.